I have on my sharpening board a stone on top that's 700. The middle stone is 1200 grit, that is. And the bottom one, I think, is 12,000 polishing stone. So I'm going to start with the 700 and just work out some of the larger bits and bumps, and then quickly move to the 1200. Now, sharpening tools and the shapes of blades, there's just so many variations. This is just my ideas of what I like to use. So here we go. Again, sweeping motion. I'm keeping that same idea that I started with the grinding. I really think of this 700 grit stone as a shaping stone. It's very difficult to get a useful cutting edge for this stone that's this coarse. Trying to work out a bump that's near the tip of the blade. So I'm focusing some pressure there. It's starting to look really nice. So I'm going to go to the 1200 grit stone now. So I'm doing the final honing now, and I'm making contact with the tip, sweeping it back to the back of the blade. That's when I talk about that sweeping motion, I mean I'm doing this kind of thing. Once I get it sharpened, I'll go back to this stone and finish rounding the back on the edge of this stone. So the blade I've been working on, my bridge knife, and this my big utility knife, all have the same kind of shape, the curves and the double bevel and the rounded back. So they're all handled in a similar kind of way. This blade is different. It has the curved cutting edge, but the bevel itself can be hollow ground or flat or rounded. It doesn't matter. This side has to be flat, and you don't want to use a leather strop on a blade like this. What that requires is you have to tilt the blade when you're actually using it on the soundpost cutting blocks. I'm going to show you this. So this is a soundpost cutting block. If the blade has a micro bevel caused by a leather strop, then when you're cutting this way, you're actually not going to be firmly on the surface of the wood. The other reason for the blade having a curve, as I mentioned earlier, is that when you cut across this surface, you don't get this back edge or the tip cutting into the wood block when it has a curve like this. It's a gentle curve, but it's an important aspect of this knife.